Don't mistake my kindness for weakness. I am kind to everyone, but when someone is unkind to me, weak is not what you are going to remember about me. You can go a long way with a smile. You can go a lot farther with a smile and a gun. Be careful who you call your friends. I'd rather have 4 quarters than 100 pennies. You can get much further with a kind word and a gun than you can with a kind word alone. When I sell liquor, it's bootlegging. When my patrons serve it on a silver tray on Lakeshore Drive, it's hospitality. You can get more with a kind word and a gun than you can with a kind word alone. Do not mistake my kindness for weakness. I am kind to everyone, but if you are unkind to me, it will not be weakness that you will remember me for. You can get much farther with a kind word and a gun than you can with a kind word alone. Hell must be a pretty swell spot, because the guys that invented religion have sure been trying hard to keep everybody else out. Capitalists believe they can take everything at the table as belonging to them. Capitalism is the legitimate racket of the ruling class. Find the toughest guy in the room, embrace him like a brother, and then slam his head against the wall. You'll accomplish more with a kind word and a gun than you will with a kind word alone. Don't mistake kindness for weakness. You can do more with a kind word and a gun than with just a kind word. Do not mistake my kindness for weakness, my calmness for ignorance or acceptance. This American system of ours, call it Americanism, call it capitalism, call it what you will, gives each and every one of us a great opportunity if we only seize it with both hands and make the most of it. My rackets are run on strictly American lines and they're going to stay that way. I got nothing against the honest cop on the beat, the kind you can't buy. You just have to have them transferred someplace where they can't do you any harm. Now I know white tigers eat their young. I'm a kind person. I'm kind to everyone, but if you are unkind to me, then kindness is not what you'll remember me for. You accomplish more with a smile, a handshake, and a gun than you do with just a smile and a handshake. I am like any other man, all I do is supply a demand. Some call it bootlegging, some call it racketeering, I call it a business. In this life, all that I have is my word and my balls, and I do not break them for nobody. I am just a businessman, giving the people what they want. I am sick and tired of publicity. I want no more of it. It puts me in a bad light. I just want to be forgotten. What do you want to do? Get yourself killed before you are 30. You'd better get some sense while a few of us are left alive. Capitalism is the legitimate racket of the ruling class. They can't collect legal taxes from illegal money. I would rather be rich, affluent, and greedy and go to hell when I die than live in poverty on this earth. The country wanted booze and I organized it. Why should I be called a public enemy? Capitalists believe they can take everything at the table as belonging to them. Once you're in the racket, you're always in it. The parasites will trail you, begging for money and favors, and you can never get away from them no matter where you go. I'm the boss. I'm going to continue to run things. They've been putting the Roscoe on me for a good many years and I'm still healthy and happy. I've been accused of every death except the casualty list of the World War. Don't let anybody kid you into thinking I can be run out of town. I haven't run yet and I'm not going to. Prohibition has made nothing but trouble. Racketeer? Why? The real racketeers are the banks. It's a racket. Those stock market guys are crooked. You'd be surprised if you knew some of the fellows I've got to take care of. They talk about me not being legitimate. Nobody's legit. You know that, and so do they. Nobody's really on the legit when it comes down to cases. Don't you get the idea? I'm one of those goddamn radicals? Don't get the idea I'm knocking the American system. It seems like I'm responsible for every crime that takes place in this country. I have spent the best years of my life giving people the lighter pleasures, helping them have a good time, and all I get is abuse, the existence of a hunted man. A smile can get you far, but the smile with a gun can get you further. We've been on the road for 18 hours, I need a bath, some chow. And then you and me sit down, and we talk about who dies. I have built my organization upon fear.